benefit. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bulls are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Nice straight. Let's see what you got there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yep.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
I was trying to find a cut lane.
Back to throw. Richards. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third
That,
down try.
yo, that motherfucker's cut fast as hell. Yo, son, yo, nah. Lovely OD, son. Lovely OD.
Early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
See, yo, whether we just talk about that shit, we were just talking about that.
Going for it as they look to throw. He'll rifle this.
Oh, you tripping?
Right side.
You tripping? You fucking. He threw that shit triple coverage. I mean, I understand having faith in your guy, but goddamn.
This defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable
he fell for the boot.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter.
Let's go. Good effort.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Oh, one. Block.
And it's 2nd down.
Motherfucker. What was that?
Talk about a good quarterback and running back.
You had the block one.
Wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
Nice to see you come out in the 4-3.
11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bulls have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Escapes the defender. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
Oh.
As they've got things rolling on this drive.
Nah. I mean, I don't got to play him. He's not this week.
Looking to throw. Richards. And it's a
Bad
shot
angle.
complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's
No, my tackler. He just picked the bad angle to tackle. What the fuck is he doing?
19 tight. 7 Pirates.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh!
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against
Maybe his ass needed to be on the field.
That one
Shit.
wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, my man Hebert. He drafted him in the first round.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's what I get for playing on the line. I'm starting to get used to playing them as the linebacker and the safeties and shit now.
Of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Yes, it does.
Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hawk 70.
See, like that right there, I got fucking stuck. I was on my middle linebacker, and he got sucked into the damn graphic.
Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Aviators have got it back to within a score.
Yeah, that shit's trash.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
I'll do that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the year.
God.
Game winning streak
What?
coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get
No,
them back
we got to
in
run that back just
contention.
because. We not. No, we not about to do that. Oh, no.
You want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best
We
ball
not
before
about to do that.
And this team, going into this stretch of games,
Sit your little ass down.
playing their best football of the year.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on
damn it.
but not before he's inside the 30. 12
damn it.
For him there. It's a 1st down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Oh, my God. Good tackle. Good damn tackle.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out into open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
That wasn't where I wanted to go. I promise you that. That's not where I wanted to go.
Now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh,
He'll get the carry.
tough. That was tough.
As he was met and dropped behind the line there. He'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll be taken.
It wasn't a zig that time. I just saw. I had a feeling he was blitzing. As soon as I saw him coming down, I said, "Yep, got him. I got him."
And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
Oh, yeah, he came.
He couldn't hold on to the contact.
I wish he'd have caught that shit. I wish he'd have caught it.
Likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let me see if you're bold enough to do that shit again.
18
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. 12-yard touchdown grab. Touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. It's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word.
Words.
How about protection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7.
Oh, that's funny as hell, man. Oh, that's funny as hell.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nah, you can't be everywhere, man. You cannot be everywhere.
On the dynamic kickoff, they'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
As soon as you caught it. Oh, shit. I went right there.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Coming off.
Like, oh, you want to put a linebacker on him? All right. All right.
Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly
what
you need
traffic,
after you
boy.
kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he went outside that time.
Here, that's complete.
Damn.
He's out of bounds inside the 35.
Time shit. Track his ass down.
After the catch, that one winds up going for 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, hell no, that's a fumble. That should have been a fumble.
That play wasn't quite as big.
Anytime you jump up in the air like that, bro, you are getting killed.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 2.
Ah, good catch.
Diving catch right side, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 3rd catch of this first.
I don't know how they keep letting him get over there like that. We know what play is coming. Like, what are y'all doing?
Here we go.
Back up.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Up the middle they go. Solid.
Oh, good block. Good fucking block.
Houston.
God damn it. Who is that?
This first half. And the Aviators have cut it back within a score.
God damn, that was a good block.
Good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
He's playing Gus today. No, he's not. He's about to go right on AP.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage.
He's talking.
He'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
I was waiting just in case you decided to get froggy.
73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Richards.
Oh my God! Flag for what?
Don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And
I wasn't even up there. I was playing the line.
You could bump that. You could do that.
It's a miracle you ain't get sacked just now.
On 3rd down, Solomon.
Damn it, man. I can't believe he ain't get sacked just now.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Right back to him on 1st down.
Oh, shit.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake. Richards. They'll roll him out right.
What? Yo, come on, son. All right. Say no more. Say no more. Nah, we shutting that shit down. No more of that.
Out of timeouts from here forward.
No more of that bullshit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Richards.
Give me that shit. No more of that bullshit.
Another one intercepted. You don't see this often. A quarterback.
No more. I'm tired of it.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing.
98 speed.
Scope off, his biorhythms, what is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? This is 2nd and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Back to throw here.
Ah, throw that shit. Throw that shit. You have what you needed. Throw the fucking ball.
Correct. That's the first time that it's been incomplete.
Fuck.
Yes, he had caught every other ball his way.
So they feel like they've got something
I did.
good going there, and they're going to continue.
Yeah, he got to let that shit go. Let it go.
They finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Whoop.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40.
I put the wrong motherfucker on the street there.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Okay.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
That is not the way he was supposed to catch that, but I'll take the catch. I'll take the yards.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
No, you should.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them. Because
oh, my God.
They also got turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half.
And he's in. Touchdown.
You lucky as fuck, man. You lucky as hell. I was looking the way we snapped the ball. I ain't even make none of my adjustments.
Right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute.
It's all good. That ain't your problem. My problem.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
You should have.
You know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Figures he come back to play against me, though. Figures that's how that works out.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Decision.
2nd and 5. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown.
Decisions.
A great play there. 65 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
99.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that
he
was
shrugged the fuck out of him.
Less than a minute in, already
he pushed the ball his ass.
They are setting the tone for the second half.
Get off me.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Man, you know how much work I had to put in on these damn players? But you can't teach speed, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yep, I seen his damn 40 time. I said, oh, yes.
So
he couldn't catch. He couldn't do shit when I first got him. He couldn't do nothing when I first got him.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Huh?
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
He tried.
Unbridled joy.
He hit the gap. He just got blocked.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
156 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richards under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Finding room at midfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He wouldn't throw it. He wouldn't throw the fucking ball. God damn, man. I threw that pick. I was on the fucking phone, man. God damn it. Ask me dumbass questions.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got his big wide
follow 80. Yeah, that's what I want.
The defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out.
Yeah, go ahead and take what's the name back from safety. That's what we want. Oh, you didn't think I saw that? You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, pull him back from safety. Yeah. I've been watching his ass the whole game. I know you ain't think I was gonna come into a game without scouting. I know that's not what you thought. They got Banks at safety. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it wherever he's not.
But not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Don't roll, study long, study long.
There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
This to the sideline and over everybody.
What a
Incomplete.
press.
Flags forthcoming.
How had they press like that in zone coverage?
Clear throwaway to me.
Back to throw again. Forced out to his left.
Go, 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 go.
He'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they
Copy
just
that.
need 1 yard here.
I already peeped it on the schedule.
Down.
Oh my God! 76! What the fuck, bro?
Get the yard he needed. He goes the wrong direction. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This motherfucker's turned around looking at me.
Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 39.
Shit, if you don't, I will.
Through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
I think I'm gonna create a new
The
playbook after
kickoff
this
team on
game.
the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return.
This playbook is good, but I'm
Bring
getting
this
bored.
to the 30.
Try some new stuff.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD. But
Oh,
what
a cut.
Held up and only gave up 3
What a
points.
cut.
God
God damn, what a cut.
Points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon
There you
found a
go.
little room there as he's up to about the 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richards.
You lucky as hell.
And by his big tight end.
You ooh, boy,
Inside the
boy.
35. A big 30
What?
play on 3rd.
Well, this game is certainly
Yo.
offense. Both teams have been
Much shit did you talk about that quarterback? He could throw under pressure, goddammit.
Defense have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll run on 1st down. Solomon. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Oh, go with him, Twelve.
And he's in.
I hate this fucking game sometimes. I do. I hate this fucking game sometimes. Why the fuck are we playing man coverage and we stop running in the middle of the field?
Touchdown, they were the end result
Why?
of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Dicker down
Like,
at
come
tackle
on,
the
man.
extra
What the
point.
fuck we doing, bro? In what world
And the lead is
does
down
a
to
top
field goal now.
top corner stop chasing a wide receiver coming across the field in the middle of the field?
This is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're
It's
watching
ridiculous,
the
man.
NFL on EA
I understand they
Sports.
want certain graphics and shit to work, but if I fucking figure out how to counteract it, don't force me to follow through to make the graphic go through. That's trash.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
That's the Desperados. He got him from Got him from the Saints.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas.
Oh,
Look at this. They get the turnover.
they just too short.
Intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Reload.
On first down, Solomon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
190 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on first down. Solomon. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cowboy 80.
They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running.
Touchdown!
That's crazy that he caught that shit. That's crazy.
And the Aviators have moved
Can't
out
stay
in
off the
front
fucking
here in the fourth
phone.
quarter.
Late turnovers so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll work this forward.
Ran right at you.
3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time,
I don't know what animation that was, but that is not where he was supposed to go.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up. And they'll run again. And this time he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown.
Had to set up the Red Sea real quick.
Game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
I mean, you can thank the universe for allowing for distractions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Well, that's what we're teaching women now to look at men as.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, my God.
It's caught at the 25.
Come on, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck, fellas?
66 yards. And the Aviators use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds
inside
the 35. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week as evidence by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
Gotta throw that shit.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise.
Telling you, man, yo, he's gonna be a fucking problem once he get that gunslinger.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
You gotta pick one. You can't be everywhere. You got to pick one.
Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. And they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Back to throw.
Oh, shit. Good pick.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
He broke on that shit. Good game. You got this one. He broke on that shit. Fuck, man. I could not stay off the fucking boat. Oh. Yo, all right. It is what it is.
Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the
he broke on that shit. He came down from the safety spot and picked that shit off. That's crazy. I should have just did a speed out. I shouldn't have did a zig. I should have did a speed out.
Get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's my fault.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
So, let's see.
Here's 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Come on.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Get out of bounds.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, legal contact. I'll decline that.
They elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
I'll decline that. I don't know. We ain't need it.
Here we go. 1st and goal. And it's caught. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He'll buy some time right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I wanted to.
Don't go anywhere yet.
There's too many linebackers. I wanted to run it.
probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers.
My feet was on the ground with the other one.
Side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward, the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
We gotta have two
come on.
First down. And they'll get this to the 30-yard.
Bro, you gotta be joking right now.
Well, that's a carry they have to
We played the run,
this game,
got outside leverage, and just did nothing with it.
A first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. Solomon. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he threw it right past me. Right past my fucking head.
Second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's across for the late touchdown.
I'll back him off. Either way, that's it.
That should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
There's no fight to be had. Look at my schedule. Look at your schedule. I got a lot better chance of making that 7 seed than you.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You shouldn't have won this one. Yeah, you're right. Shit happens indeed, goddammit. And shit got the shit in this game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their.
I don't know where the fuck he was throwing that ball to. I have no idea.
Really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw for both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Houston, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to